We're going to get right in this video. Yeah. So basically, I'm going to explain to you guys to the best of my ability what to look out for when you're talking to a woman. Because you have to be able to understand if she is completely blindside manipulating you to get something short term, or if she's actually being genuine. Because I can't tell you guys the amount of times I have dated women and it was just pure manipulation. Sometimes, bro, they don't even know they're doing it. It's just like their brains are just wired for survival. So if they went through something in their past, but they have to get their needs met somehow now, they will manipulate. And they might not even have the intent to ruin your life in the process, but what it's going to do is it's going to have you investing in the wrong woman, and then things are going to end, which technically brings you down in life and makes you lose faith in women in general, especially when you get love bombed. So, the way a genuine woman is pretty much going to talk to you and approach you, and the way you guys are going to be able to deal with each other, the way things are going to go down is like this. She's not going to try too hard to get things going too quick. It's going to be very light conversation, but she's going to have enough interest to where she's pretty much always in the picture. She doesn't veer off too much. She always wants you there. She always wants you around. And I mean, most of that's probably going to be on text. And you guys are going to set up these dates. She's not going to look to push things too quick. Women that try to get you to love them very quick is something you want to watch out for. It might feel good. You might feel this instant connection. You might think you met your soulmate. You met the one. All this kind of stuff, right? Well, the hotter the flame, the shorter the burn. Bro, it's always like this. It's been that way for me and the women that I've dated. Every single time. And it does not work. And the ones that were actually better were the ones that started off super slow, and you guys kind of just like, you just might have even dated other people in the process, but you just somehow always come back. You just somehow, and it's not even, there's not even much effort. It's just, you just find your way coming back. Because yes, today, bro, things are a lot different. Dating today is a lot different. It's not as simple as us just picking a partner anymore and us sticking with that one person. It's just not that easy no more. It's just not going to be that way. And yeah, it's because of social media. But that is the way things are now. We used to just meet people in person, and, you know, if we see something we like, we're going to have that, we're going to stick with that, and we're not going to mess around. Because what we see is what we see. You can't just have access to everybody in the snaps of a finger. You may never see somebody again, so we used to live to actually value and appreciate one another. Now we just have instant access. So now we become a lot less special. And we just have such easy access to each other, bro. Like, think about it. It's actually made everything so messed up. It's made everybody undervalued. We take everything for granted because it's always right there. It's always right there. Why do you think you do best with women when you give them little to no attention and you just don't care? Because you're showcasing this kind of scarcity in her. You're showcasing a behavior in yourself, is what I should say, which puts her in scarcity. So before cell phones, before all this stuff, women and men would have some sort of scarcity where it's like, man, if you see someone you like, if something is like that and you know it, you guys just flock to one another and you're going to get each other's contacts, whatever's going to happen, and you're going to continue to see each other. You make sure of it. You stay in contact, you stay in touch, you communicate with words, you tell her where you're going to be. Meet here next Sunday, I'll see you there. It happens. And it's just a continuation of seeing each other and then being together. And now we have these cell phones, which has made it to the point where we just live life in stagnance and we don't really try with anybody. It's like we just don't go all the way. Bro, there's songs being made nowadays where it's like, I forget the exact lyrics, but it's something like they don't let their heart go all the way. They stay back. They don't go all in. They're kind of staying back. They don't give all themselves. They just kind of stay back. And it's just, that's most of what's going on today. And I guarantee you, bro, it's because of these fucking cell phones. I guarantee you. Because we can just message anybody at any time, at the drop of a hat. So there's no scarcity. There's no worrying about seeing somebody again. You know you're gonna. Or at least you know you can. You know you can see her again. She knows she can see you again. Now we take each other for granted and it's just whatever. And it's made everybody stagnant in this dating world. So basically, we've gotten to a point where we have to set ourselves apart so much to hold any value or significance, because a lot of people are just the same. We're just going to see a lot of the people as the same for the most part. But if you level up big time, you set yourself apart, now you can make women feel that scarcity. It's all about making women feel scarcity. The woman you're going to be with, she has to feel that way. Otherwise, she's going to take you for granted. There's another word for that, hypergamy. And, you know, women's hypergamy is through the roof today because of social media, because of their options on the phone. If they seen half of us out and about, bro, they would not let us go. I'm telling you now, they wouldn't let us go. They'd be grabbing on us for dear life. Now they can play a few games. They can do this, they can do that, because they know you're always going to be there. And what I mean by that is your contact is always going to be there. Your name is going to pop up on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, social media. You're going to be there. There's instant access to you and your phone. You have a phone number. So we basically have to put ourselves in a position as men to make women feel some sort of scarcity. Otherwise, they take us for granted. It's just the way it is. And to be honest, we're going to want a woman as well who is pretty hard to get. I don't want no 304. I don't want no easy girl. Like, you're not going to take that seriously long term. Like, there's just not going to happen. It's way too easy. And what's easy is not respected. What's hard to get is respected. This is just how the world works. Now, women are far worse for this than we are, because they're going to extremes. They go to extremes. We have much more realistic standards. We have much more realistic expectations. Women more so live in a fantasy world. And this makes life extremely difficult. And becoming a successful guy who might look good, whatever else, is not the end all be all, because I'm going to tell you something right now. You're going to attract a lot of narcissistic women who is going to try to enter your life, who's going to try to love bomb you because they see something in you that they like. They want that. They want your love. They want your money. They want your kids. And one day they're going to want half of your shit. And that's the cold hard facts. So you guys got to be wary of the love bombing. That's what you got to be wary of. The love bombing. Because if you don't catch it, it's going to catch you off guard. And you're going to get fooled, and you're going to get sucked into a false sense of a reality. She's going to paint this picture of this life with you. That is not a genuine woman. A genuine woman is going to let things build over time. She's going to come to you. She's going to put an effort to be in your life. A manipulative woman is going to try to get you to fall in love deeply with her. She's going to try hard because this allows her to have control. If you love her to an extreme amount, this gives her power because now you're in love. And they know it's not that easy to get out of this now. So if some women just let you be, they're not concerned. They know over time you're going to fall in love. Manipulative women, narcissistic women, are going to put on their best. They're going to put their bestest foot forward to attempt to get you to fall hard so they can start the manipulation, which it's already started, but they're going to start to dig their claws into you. And this is not a genuine woman, obviously. This is a narcissistic parasite who's looking to take your life, take your soul. So these are the biggest things you got to look out for. And if you can't catch it, you're pretty much screwed. And it's going to put an indent in your soul. It's going to put an indent in how you view women. You can't let it make you think all women are that way, but it's going to make you know that all women are capable of that. Like, women are straight up capable of that. And that's a scary thing for a man. The more successful you get, the more you don't even really want commitment that much, because you know, bro, you know. There's a lot of gold diggers out there. Some are just better at hiding their shovels, but they're looking for something. That's why you become a successful man. There's going to be a lot of women trying to come in to try to love bomb you. And that is what you want to watch out for, bruh. You got to know the difference between a genuine woman and a woman like that, because it's a night and day difference. It's a completely different process. I'll say it again. A genuine woman is going to come in. It's going to go slow. It's not going to be this big love fantasy. It's going to go slow. And you guys over time are just going to choose each other. No force. It's not going to feel like anything too crazy. But over time, it just gets better. But with narcissistic women, it starts out amazing and then it gets worse. The hotter the flame, the shorter the burn. Here's a messed up thing. When you experience love for the first time with a narcissistic woman, your first love, here's the thing. Here's where it's difficult. And I've talked to friends about this before. You're now used to that big love bomb. So now your mind is set on this is what love is. So you're probably going to attract numerous amounts of women that are the exact same way, that's going to do the exact same shit, and it's all going to end the exact same way, if not similar. Because it was the best. And to be honest, there's no better connection than with a narcissistic woman for the first couple months. I don't think you guys would disagree. It's incredible. That's the addiction. That's what you get sucked into, and it falls off a cliff. So now, if you experience a regular woman who is genuine, it's not going to feel like love right away. So sometimes, bro, you just got to give certain people chances, and you got to stop expecting things to be the way it was with your ex or with that your first true love. You can't expect it to go that way, and if it does, you probably should be scared. I'm telling you this right now, man. Like, there's patterns to this shit. There's patterns to this shit, and you gotta be able to catch it. You gotta be able to put a stop to it. You might have to experience the narcissistic woman a couple times in your lifetime. If that was your first love, you're probably gonna get the same thing from somebody else another time and another time, maybe another time. Until you finally catch on. And then you start to kind of take people and view people a little bit differently. Now you got to give the girls a chance where it doesn't feel like all that at first. You never know what that could have been. I don't think, bro, it's supposed to feel overly special at first too quick. Things take time to build. Things that are built too quick tumble down. Look at people who had nothing and got rich overnight. They fall off a cliff. Look at people who found love just in a snap of a finger, and they fall off a cliff. It's not genuine. It's not genuine. So we got to stop thinking, and women could view this the exact same way, to be honest, because there are good men, there are good women. You just got to be careful of this kind of stuff. There's no rush, bro. If you're talking to somebody that you think you like, there's no rush in trying to create this big love fantasy. There's just not. We have time. Imagine how far along you'd be with this person if you guys kind of just took your time over the course of a year. Every single girl, bro, that I've ever talked to, where we kind of vibe for each other and it just started taking off, they become a part of your life every single day. They want to keep in contact every day. They want to talk on the phone almost every day. It's always ended. And a lot of these women do this because something's wrong with them to where they don't trust the man they're dealing with. Which is why they want to keep in contact that much. But bro, it fizzles out within a couple months tops. Like, that stuff don't work. Some women as well shoot themselves in the foot because they don't understand like attraction and how this kind of stuff works. Like, they just don't get it. And they ruin their chances every single time, bro. I guarantee you, there's girls I've talked to before. It could have worked. There's like a few things that probably shouldn't have happened. And it could have saved the whole thing. And we probably could have been together. But sometimes, man, things just get messed up and I don't know. It's a damn shame. But it is what it is. Now, I hope this video could help you guys, I've said things more than a couple times this video, and, sometimes you got to go over it one more time, and one more time, and one more time, just to have it completely sink in. I don't want to see you guys love bombed, and I don't want you guys mistaken the right girl for something that doesn't feel that good at first when it could have been something good. That is exactly why I made this video. I wish you guys luck in the people you deal with. Don't forget about this video. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.